I would like to share this with the people in Montreal that are not going to have a team anymore. But my heart and my ring is with them too.
This one's from Expos, Montreal. Yeah. Annie Slade's got the springtime blues real bad. Can't help but reminisce about the great years we had. I remember photo day 83 summer. Yeah, I still have to pick up me, my pops and my brother. I remember All-Star Game 5 fans strong. 59,000 fans looking on. I remember tears at the kids' last game. Stood right behind him as the anthem played. Now my homemade sign's got his autograph name on the newspaper cover, first rush with fame. I remember singing Valtteri, Valderall, 03 wild card race last hurrah. I remember Vlad 40-40 in the call they got wrong. The game against the Braves, Cliff Floyd going long. Still missing Montreal ball 6 years on. Yeah, sometimes you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Marquise Grissom is flying. He's already at second. Here he comes.
8:38 on TSN 690. It's Weekend Game Plan with Matthew Ross. We're here till the top of the hour. Back tomorrow, 7 to 9 a.m. Still to come, Dan Robertson of TSN 690, play-by-play man for the Canadians. We didn't have him on for Habs Breakfast, but he'll be with us in a few short minutes. Right now, we're joined by a gentleman who is the head of Expos Fest, exposfest.com. Big celebration last spring in a downtown hotel, which brought thousands out. This time around, or this season, he's got another event this month, and we're going to talk to him about that. He is Perry G. How you doing, Perry?
What up, Matthew? How are you? Top of the morning.
I am well. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much.
Well, it's good to have you on the program. This one kind of snuck up on some people. I found out about it probably about a month and a half ago. Tell us exactly what you have cooking for November 18th.
Okay, for November 18th, our gala, our first sports gala, we have not only former Expos, we have all kinds of sports celebrities from all of our Montreal teams. Let's start with the Expos. We have Henry Rodriguez, we have Jose Vidro, we have Curtis Pride, which we're really excited about. We have Claude Raymond. On the side of the Habs, we have Guy Lafleur. We have George Larac. We have 1986 Stanley Cup winning coach Jean Perron. We have Otis Grant. We have Anthony Calvillo, which we're really excited about. And we have a whole ton of Montreal media going to be there, and it's going to be a great night. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's the first time this has been done in Montreal in a heck of a long time.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm looking at the list. If you go to exposfest.com, you can see some of the people up on there. I like the fact that you got representation from all the major sports. That's pretty cool stuff. And in terms of the goal, what are you doing it for? What did you start last year's Expos Fest for, or this past spring's Expos Fest for, and what is this for?
The inspiration to our events in Expos Fest was the passing of my 5-year-old niece, Catherine Demes, last July, and she died at the age of 5 years old from a DIPG brain tumor, which knocked us off our socks, unfortunately. And after that, I don't do many things well, but I love our Expos, and I love collecting Expos memorabilia, and I thought that the only way that I know how and to keep her memory alive with my family was to combine the two and do events that honor her and the Montreal Expos, and we have both of them together to raise money for her foundation at the Montreal Children's Hospital.
You've managed, or at least for this past spring when the Expos Fest launched, you managed to really get some great sponsorship behind it. And how have you pitched it to people in terms of the interest for the Expos? Has it been well received in the business community? Is it something where you got to really, draw it out here and beg and plead?
It's you know what, when you're talking about, first of all, a great cause, because children's brain cancer is so underfunded in all of North America. Only 5% of every dollar raised through any cancer foundation or research or whatever goes to children, which boggles my mind. And only 1% goes to brain cancer. So that, along with the fact that people still love our Expos, man. A lot of people have forgotten, they still remember the horrible last few years. But you know what? A lot of people still remember the great years. Unfortunately, the older people who have lots of money still love the Expos. And they'll support. I have no doubt that they'll support him even when they come back. So it's very encouraging on the front of the Montreal Expos on our future.
Chatting with Perry G. He is the head of a gala coming up on November 18th, Friday, November 18th. And I'm fortunate enough to have been invited to come. Mitch Melnick from TSN 690 will also be there. And we played the song at the beginning here from Anakin Slade. He'll also
My favorite jam.
There you go. He'll also be there as well. What can people expect from this gala?
Oh, we're gonna have a great night. We're gonna have all those guests. We're gonna mingle, take pictures. We're gonna have a 4-course meal. We're gonna have an open bar. We're gonna have comedian Richard Thomas Mullen. We're really fortunate also to have Marcos Gonzalez Clemente, who is a 15-year-old crooner who was one of the semifinalists on La Voix last year, and he's like the 15-year-old reincarnation of Frank Sinatra. He is something. He's
Wow.
Amazing. And so it's just a party all night. You know, we're gonna have auctions. We're gonna have silent live auctions. Being of Greek descent, we're gonna eat like pigs. Basically, food's gonna be rolling out all night, and it's just a celebration of my niece, basically, and just to keep her memory alive and to make people aware that, you know what, we need to raise money to make sure that this doesn't happen to another family down the road. We know that it won't happen next week, next month, but we hope that one day that nobody will have to go through what we did.
Perry, what about tickets? Are there any still available?
We have about maybe like half a dozen tickets left, which should be gone by the middle of next week. But we'll be sold out by the event, and we're not selling tickets at the door. So if anybody is still interested, we can probably try to arrange something. But by the middle of the week, we'll be done, and there'll be nothing at the door. And we're going to be around 400 people. When we first started this, we were hoping for 250. And we've managed to do almost double that. So we're really excited about it.
That's incredible. Now, What if people want to just help with the cause, but don't want to or don't necessarily have to go? Can they go to Expos Fest and buy some items, or? Yeah,
we have a boutique there that you could buy items, memorabilia stuff. And you can also go to the Montreal Children's webpage. It's easy. You could just Google Cat DIPG, and her site goes up right away on the Montreal Children's Hospital. And we've raised in a little over a year about we're up to almost $83,000. And after this event, we're going to be at over $120,000. So we're really proud of that. But you know, the point is just awareness and just make sure that people understand what's going on out there, because the cancer is just hitting everybody.
Perry, thank you so much. Really enjoyed you sharing your story, and looking forward to that November 18th gala. Again, people can go to exposfest.com to help, and you can also follow them at Expos Fest on Twitter. Thanks so much, Perry.
Perfect. Thank you, Matthew. Looking forward to seeing you, man.